Now, 1/3 of today's jobs are at high risk of being automated in the next 2 decades. That's according to an investigation by the BBC. And as computers and robots learn to do more tasks, low-skilled workers will be 5 times more likely to be replaced by a machine. But skills like creativity and social intelligence, which computers can't replicate, will become increasingly valuable in the job market. Over a week of special coverage, BBC News will explore the revolutionary impact of artificial intelligence. And to discuss this further is Spencer Kelly of the BBC's technology programme Click. He joins us now from New Broadcasting House with his replacement.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. Everybody, meet Baxter. Baxter, meet everyone. And I'm sure he'll be taking over before Christmas, if you ask me. Baxter is a research robot, but also already works in some forms of industry to replace humans who just need to use their hands and their arms like this. Now, in a second, I'm going to teach Baxter a very important part of my job, which is picking up this egg and dropping it in the saucepan. We do our own catering on Click as well, you see. But first, just a quick word with Nigel Crook from Oxford Brookes University. Nigel, you use Baxter for research purposes, don't you? Especially for studying human-machine interaction.
Yes, we're focusing particularly on human-robot collaboration, where they're both working together to solve a particular problem.
Now, the research is ongoing at the moment, but what type of thing are you looking at regarding human-machine collaboration?
We're looking at different ways in which the robot can collaborate with the human. So, for example, it could take the lead in the collaboration, or it could follow the human's lead in collaboration.
Okay, and although, as I say, the research is ongoing, what is your feeling about whether we humans like to be bossed around by these things or whether we like to boss them around?
I think that a robot that always took the lead would be slightly threatening and feel a little bit unsafe. But a robot that intelligently mixed leader and follower strategies in collaboration would be seen to be more intelligent.
The irony being, of course, that we already hand over a lot of control to computers in our aircraft and other things without probably even knowing it.
Yes.
Okay, now comes the live demo. Anything could happen. If we start the recording over here, Baxter is now going to watch what I do. And this is how you train Baxter to do a job. Just grab its arm and move it down to where you want it. And then you press the little gripping button here. It picks up the egg, and then just to prove that it really is live, I'll do a little flourish on the way through, and then into the pan it goes, and up into some kind of weird angle like that. Right, that's what I've trained it to do. So now if we play that back, and what I'll do is I'll plop the egg back into the same place. So it's recorded everything that its sensors have told it about what I just did, and it's going to do exactly the same thing. It's got the egg, that's the first thing, don't drop it. There's the flourish. Was it really that kind of... I thought I'd do it more flourish than that. And there, it's dropped the egg into the pan. Now, the truth of this, Nigel, is that that's not artificially intelligent at all, is it? There are robots and there's artificial intelligence. They're not always the same thing by any means. So that's just me programming a robot to do a thing, but there are hints of intelligence about what Baxter can do.
Yes, and with Baxter you can take that simple process of showing him some examples and get him to learn from examples and be able to generalize. So for example, if he's picking off colored objects from a conveyor belt, you show him a few times how to do it, and then he'll be able to do it himself, picking objects up from places that he hadn't been shown before, demonstrating that he had learnt the task.
Okay, so he identifies the important parts of the task, which are this object. It's kind of irrelevant about where it is. I also just want to show you, actually, I don't know whether we can get a shot, it does have cameras in the hands, so it's already superior to humans because it can see through the palm of its hands. So we are talking about artificial intelligence possibly threatening people's jobs. What's your opinion of this? Should we be worried, and what type of people might need to be more worried than others?
I think history shows us that we don't really need to be too concerned, because where AI and where robotics have come into an industry to perform tasks previously performed by human beings, the productivity and the efficiency of those tasks have increased so much that those people can be redeployed, re-employed in the same organisation doing different tasks.
Okay, Nigel, thank you very much. Baxter, thank you very much. Egg, thank you very much for not breaking, but then it is made of rubber, so what do you expect? Back to you in the studio.
There goes the trust. Thank you very much.